Hello. Oh, excuse me. It's so shit, it's so laggy? Really? That's unfortunate. That's super unfortunate. Strength stacker and melee or armor stacker the rest of your life? Oh no. Just XDD login holy hammers. Hello, Herman, was that you or was your Discord hacked? Huh? Did you add me? I didn't get a DM. I just got a friend. Oh, I did get a DM. Okay, I got a friend request, and I was just like, that's fucking weird. I didn't know if your Discord got hacked or not. Oh, your friends? Oh, yeah, that's why I was really confused. I was very confused. Just very confused. I guess. I mean, I accepted it. I just wanted to make sure it was from you and not, like, the fucking hacked you. You know what I mean? I'm rock hard. Oh, what's up?
Hey, big sexy.
Oh, shit, man. Welcome to see how fuck are you, bro? What's up, homie? Holy shit, my guy. What up, man? It was me? Okay, I accepted it. Like I said, I was just making sure it was the homie and not fucking random Joe Schmo fucking dude in like fucking some fucking call center in like Nigeria stan or some shit, you know what I mean? What the hell is this? I didn't even see those guys. We made some huge improvements to Holy Hammers. I don't know if you guys can tell. But we are fucking slapping now, bro. Says I missed 50 mobs still. Fucking how? What the hell's going on in this league? No, don't be fucking stupid. Why would you take chaos off your filter? That's stupid. What's going on with this league? Everybody asked for buffs to ground loot. They got buffs to ground loot, and they refuse to use chaos orbs for what they're meant to be used for, which is to roll shit. And people are just looking for reasons to bitch, dude. Odds are what'll happen is people will stop trading in chaos and start trading in GCPs like they used to do back in the day, and everything will be fine. But taking fucking things off your filter is fucking as brain dead gets. You can literally use chaos for so many things and people just refuse to use it. Like, you can chaos spam items, you can chaos spam maps, you can fucking trade in chaos, like... I don't fucking know, dude. People ask for loot buffs, man. This is what they asked for. They got exactly what they asked for, and they hate it. Every day I log in, see the build I want, jump another 10 days. I mean, what belt are you trying to buy? YNDA. I have no idea. I don't even remember what the fuck that does. Do you remember what I said before the league start? Refresh my memory. Was it something along the lines of, this is going to be great, and I'm really excited for this, and it's just going to be PoE 2 all over again, and people are just going to bitch and bitch and bitch and bitch? Because we both know that's what's happening. Nice. We're making money, baby. All they need to do is bring torchlight crafting system for items and use chaos, and boom, instant chaos sync. Yes. Also, it's really interesting because so many people say like, oh, but we scour our maps because it's more efficient or some bullshit. Don't you fucking lie to me and tell me you still have fucking alks and shit. You're picking up... Most people are still picking up fucking alchemy orbs off the floor, you lying sack of shit. You are so full of shit. Oh, my fucking alchemy orb off the... Shut the fuck up. Also, what's your take on removing tier 17 chaos sync and the map crafting option? There's no chaos sync anymore. It doesn't matter. There is a chaos sync. You just fucking spam maps. You literally use chaos for what they're intended to be used for. Fucking just spamming shit. Nope, links this up. I'm also out scouring. There's a hotkey to do that now. Hello? Hello? Regardless of the fact that if there is truly no chaos sync, right? Just like playing into what you guys are saying. If there's no chaos sync and chaos is becoming worthless, why are you still trading in chaos? Hello? Hello? Like, if that's the God's honest truth, right? And there's no real use for it, why are you trading? Oh, hold on. I gotta take this. Shit.
Run you through. Got some goods. Hail.
Trying to answer that phone call fucking killed me. Oh, that's tilting, but it's fine. -1 mirror? I know.
I've got plenty more eager to sign up. Couldn't have chosen better myself.
I know. Are the gloves a mirror? Are the gloves even still expensive?
get everything filled out later.
Question, is there any change? No, Heist is all the same. Nothing's really... I mean, it's different. It's, like, kind of changed, right? Like, you don't have to level up the workers anymore. You just blast. You just give them gear and go.
Here's the next set. One more for King's.
The gloves and the belt are expensive. Well, guess we'll never know if we got it.
That shipment's gotta go out today. Hail.
There's no change in the gearing. I don't remember what the gear looked like. So, I don't know if the old Heist builds still work or not. You're going to have to do a little bit of research. But in terms of, like, gearing the actual rogues, I don't think anything's changed.
They're on their way. They're on their way. They're on their way.
Yeah, in terms of shit like that, I don't think anything's changed. Am I losing my mind? Isn't there an Atlas pass that use map chance for each map modifier? I can't find it for the life of me. What do you mean map chance for each modifier? What does that mean? What do you mean by that? You need something less valuable than divs and exalts? Just trade in GCPs. Just trade, literally trade in anything that's not chaos. Trade in annulment orbs. Trade in fucking, literally trade in anything. You guys don't have to trade in chaos. GCPs have no use. You're fucking high. What? Are you not, like, leveling gems to slam them with coins because certain gems are like 20, 30 divs each? What do you mean they have no use? If people would trade them, they are trading in GCPs. Search for GCP, don't search in chaos. You have to give her GCPs to chaos to figure out what the item's worth? No, the fuck you do not! What do you mean? What? Chaos is worthless. Just set a number. What skill is this? Holy Hammers. Just follow market trends, man. Everybody's listing shit in GCPs already. Just follow market trends. I think people are making this way more than a bigger deal than it needs to be. Break them in chaos and still trade. Could be 1k chaos or divs, the only meta swaps when gold became an issue. Currently 0 gold problems. Yeah, dude, I don't know, man. How many GCPs do you get per average per map? You don't. What do you mean? What are you trying to say? They're pretty rare. Remember, you guys aren't allowed to bitch about the problems with the economy. When you guys all bitched that you all wanted more ground loot and loot was a problem, and now that loot's not a problem, you guys have no, you can't bitch. Rather than divs? Bro, if it was up to me, I'd be trading in gold. I think bartering for items like divs and shit is like fucking 20-year-old logic. I never said that I reserve my right to bitch. What? The economy's self-correct? Yeah, I don't understand why people are freaking the fuck out. It's going to literally be fine. Chaos is worthless, but your other shit is worth more. Like, it's fine. Who cares? We're in PoE 2 now? I mean, that's what people asked for, though. This build looks cool. Thanks. Spent a lot of time trying to get it to work. People think more loot means you'll get more stuff, but are ignorant that everybody will get more stuff? Yes, correct. I've said this 1,000 times. If you were broke before these changes and didn't know how to adapt, you're going to be broke after these changes. Like, nothing's gonna change. If you couldn't adapt to an economy in the state that it was in before it was buffed now, you're fucked, right? The problem isn't the economy. The problem is the player. And, like, if you don't think that you're the problem as the player, you're the fucking problem. I'm sure there's a ton of people in here that make a ton of currency every league and don't like it because they don't like change. It's literally going to be fine. Just adapt. You're going to adapt, you're still going to bitch, and it's going to be A-okay. And 99 problems with currency ain't on. But everything's more valuable. Just because your chaos is worth less, everything is still more valuable. Bitching makes me feel better. Well, it's time to grow the fuck up and go to therapy. Bitching makes you feel better? See a therapist. Talk to somebody who is paid to listen. Complaining is my therapy? Holy. Too many people use PoE as a therapist instead of... I mean, that's just... Look. Who cares? Look. Who cares? Look at that. Who cares? Oh, my chaos is worthless. Who cares? Just farm items that are worth more than fucking chaos. See? Look how simple. Just farm real items. Hello? You have to pay the therapist in chaos? You're still bitching about chaos? Hello? I don't have a filter. You're not gonna... My filter's a mess, dude. You really don't want to use it? You seen the ward boots when I'm 800%? Yes, I now have Expedition on my Atlas. Yes. You see that 84, level 84 of the flask is like 30 divs or something stupid? I'm at the Genesis tree printing multi-div items that just sell. Who cares about chaos? Yeah, dude, I've been saying the same thing. Good morning. Like, how these people honestly give a fuck is beyond me, man. What boots? The ward boots. I, too, voted for Ella Giggle. Let's see. In Divine, this is 1.9 or 2. Divines are 317. And if I list this, I can get 614? 594? There's 593 of them listed at 2 to a div. I'll just list it for now, let it sit. There are too many people who generally stopped enjoying the game years ago, but they're dopamine addicts. I was going to tell somebody in Discord earlier that was bitching about the whole there's no chaos thing, and I was going to be like, you're literally the problem. But he had some pretty good, like, he tried to have some good arguments. But the problem is that people stop using an item for what it's used for, right? Like, chaos are used to re-roll entire pieces of gear. Guess what? Just use them. Spend them. Nightmare maps still need chaos? Yeah, but everybody thinks nightmare maps... Like, majority of the players are convinced that nightmare maps aren't good, and the players that are running nightmare maps are literally profiting out their ass. Why would I use chaos instead? Because you could just roll maps with chaos. But I don't disagree with you. So then the argument becomes, is chaos, is not having a chaos sync the problem? Or is chaos itself the problem and its use, right? Nightmare maps are mostly dead. Reroll items. I mean, maps fall in that item, in the item category, right? I don't think nightmare maps are mostly dead. I think majority of the player base thinks they're dead because majority of the player base don't know better. I mean, Mirage, but tiers, the Uber fragments are expensive. Boss rushing in nightmare maps is extremely profitable. It's just people aren't doing it. This is a typical case of people just don't know better. What are nightmare maps? Tier 17s. Or what tier 17s used to be. Frags not affected by the quality maybe is the reason? Don't you get more frags on average now, just in general? So I 50 divs from it, I know, but it's mostly only the fragments. Correct. Who gives a fuck if... Bro, you act... But, like, who cares it's only the fragments? But it doesn't matter that it's only the fragments. Like, you go in, you roll the map to something that you can do, you kill the fucking guy, you get the fragment, and you get out. And then you profit. Hell, you probably don't even need to roll the map half the time. What up? What up, homie? What? Was I not hitting him? I'm so confused there. I don't understand what just happened in that last fucking thing. Like, how the fuck did I die? Most people doing it run the 2 Scarab to remove the mods. Even better. To run any one that you want. That's pretty cool. I won't lie to you. I didn't realize that you could use both of them. That's pretty cool. So if that's the case, okay. So hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. If the case really is that chaos is actually useless, and I'll bite, and there's no real chaos sync, which, like I said, I'll bite. There's no real chaos sync, right? Why in the hell are you still trading in chaos? Why in the hell are you still trying to stockpile it? Why not move to a different currency type? Because the other 100,000 people sell in chaos. So then why? So here's my next question. So then why aren't you taking advantage of the stupidity of others? I'm not saying that we should take advantage of the stupidity of others, but if the case is that majority of the players don't know any better and you're playing this game literally for the economy aspect of it, because that's the only way you find enjoyment, why does it matter to you if chaos is worthless and people are still trading in chaos when you can find loopholes to take advantage and make a ton of chaos? Like, why would you want things to change then if you, as the player who wants to make a shit ton of currency off the stupidity of others, isn't just taking advantage of the stupidity of others? Lizard Brain, annulment orbs. Majority of the community has traded with a long time, so they'd rather stick to the normal. I mean, time to grow up and make change, right? Change isn't a bad thing. The world, like, the game is not going to implode if we don't trade in chaos anymore. You're too dumb to do it. Reasonable answer. I just think there's a lot of opportunity for money to be made. I even showcased that. I don't know if you guys watched the video that I did today, right? Like, the video I did today, there are so many market discrepancies in items that, like, I even showcased it in the video today that you can buy items, and one of them was a chisel. You could buy a chisel for like 20C less and resell it and just make money and just take advantage of the stupidity of others. Not that, like I said, that we should be taking the advantage of stupidity of others, but like there's a world where money can be made. You just have to do it. So many opportunities right now. There are. There really are. You're going to say, let me find your stream. High five, man. Welcome on in. Sorry you came in on a day where everybody's just bitching. Then again, we are very loud here and fucking yell a lot. I'm finally gold Rota servicing. Holy. Whoa, these maps are 2 divs each? These, what the hell happened? Yeah, dude, I don't know, man. Maybe go farm fucking blueprints. To be honest, they don't sell. Maybe not as fast as you would like them to sell. I got 20 Enemy's Embrace, 20 30C, and 24 Cloaks of Flames at AC. I harvest enchanted all the cloaks, hit more than 5, 46 taken, sold each row for 7 divs, 6 of my rings, sold each row for 12. Took me all of 20 minutes of prep, and I made 50 divs easily. Using the new volatile orb. That's kind of crazy. I think volatile Val orbs are so cool. So many items you would rather just buy. I think a lot of the problems with the economy is just lack of knowledge that players have and players willing to learn. If players, like I've said this time and time again, I think if players spent more time, the players that complain, right? It's very specific to the players that complain. If they spend less time complaining and more time actively trying to learn, I think they'd be way better off. You have to see what I craft. I made some cool stuff today. Kind of. I upgraded my body armor. I upgraded my... Whoa! Log in, baby. Lost shipments. What's up, dog? What's up, chat? What up, homie? Fuck my ears? I'm trying to fuck your ears. That's why I yelled. Duh. Look at this chonker. Wait, is SST back on the table? That's big. That's what I'm saying. We filter blueprints so they don't have the enchant. You can fill on the trade site, yeah. You're going Shield Crush. Godspeed, Kakarot. That's cool. You search for enchant. You put enchant, and you just put none. You could just literally set on the search filter, like you search blueprint, and then like, if you don't want, say, armaments, you just search, like you put on the search field armaments, and then you just put none. If that doesn't make sense, just let me know. Could be Giga. I love SST. It's my favorite build in the game. What's up? Not groups, I actually see the blueprints. Oh, okay. They block. It sucks. Can I have boots, please? The imbued coins in Mirage? Nope. Attackers can't block mastery. Yeah, I have to level up and change my tree a little bit to get it. There's not a good way for me to get that yet. A bannerman to do expedition. I don't know how long expedition is going to be viable for if everybody keeps swapping to it. Did I make the chest yet? I just left it the way that it was. I didn't want to re-roll for chaos resistance and fizz as. I'm also 0 divines right now. I spent all my money. I bought Forbidden Fleshes and Flames, and I made the chest, and I fixed my boots. And I fractured my chest and stuff like that. I'm not, the ring is next. The ring I have to do. I'm literally out of money. Crit immunity for a PDR chest is sweet. I mean, I have 10 endurance charges, right? So I'm just like giga crit immune. I sent you the upgrades, Hado. I don't know if you saw them. Also, chat, if I miss any of your messages, it's because I'm an airhead and I don't mean to intentionally miss your messages. Feel free to type them again. Boy, saying I'm yapping too much on Discord? I mean, I don't know. I haven't been able to join Discord in a minute. Life's been busy. Go there. Go there. You just yap, Necrum knows? I'm just glad people are making friends. Heat forbidden flashes and flames for explode. He's doing a smite build you're playing? Say it? I don't have anything to say. I'm just glad you're making friends, homie. You were laughing? Just glad you're making friends, homie. Found a money printer? Let's go. You found them. Oh, well, are you going to share with the class? I'm waiting for you to finish typing, sir. What is your money printer? Essences are very good. Look at the range on this. Ah.
Countless generations have walked these time-worn stones.
I don't know. I'd probably play Smite again if I didn't actually play Smite, the league that me and Elsie and MB played the shit out of it. I do want... I'm thinking I want to try Holy Sweep next. As brain dead as that fucking sounds. I love Smite. It feels so good. It did. Dude, we had such a good time that league, too. I don't know. Like I said, oh, is that the feared? Is that what the... Oh, it is. Oh, that is... Oh, great. Where'd they go? That means the dipshit's gonna be in the boss room. Why does he do that? Also, what's really funny is I put the video out for this today, and literally somebody tried to tell me that this farm was scam because, and I quote, he said that the chisels aren't worth anything. I'm scamming people. The Feared is well named. Dude, I was recording the video. I don't know if you watched it yet, but I was recording the video, and like, as I'm like yapping in the video, not paying attention, I just get nuked out of existence by the fear mobs. It was crazy. One of the dude, I know, Phoebus, I know. People are just crazy, dude. Outside of the chisel being expensive, I don't know if you guys have tried this farm, but this farm, just because of the shrines and stuff, is just like 10 out of 10 levels of fun. Like, the fact that you have so many shrines and your character gets so massive and so crazy is just so fun. Like, this farm could have been like duty caca. And just because of, ooh. Are we about to be rich boys? I don't even know what you're playing, Blossom. Astrolabes are going up in price as well. I would really like to see them change it so that astrolabes drop while doing astrolabes. Do you think it's worth swapping one of the scarabs for 8 mod corrupted map scarab? I don't know the 8 mod market. It would depend on how the market looks for 8 modded maps. But it could be. I'm playing Spark Mage. Oh, that's cool. Shield Crush can finally not beat 8. Wait, I'm gonna go in here first. Look, chat, Abaria. Look, a Hunter's Exalted Orb. Look, Abaria. Look, chat, we're rich. I don't understand. How can people not make money? Just kill mobs. Regular Shield Crush has been strong. It's definitely under the radar. Nobody wants to play a skill that has 1 pixel and has to shotgun to do damage. These are a little over 1. 323, 331. Dang, +3 divs already. We're cooking, we're cooking, we're cooking, we're cooking. is nicer than they link crit. They just sit in a hideout and read Reddit, not play the game. They stay broke. I had a little homie, and we're just gonna refer to little homie as little homie, and you guys can perceive however you choose to perceive. But I let little homie try out a game, and little homie went into a map and killed some mobs, and little homie found 2 divines on his own. White modded maps, running around exploring the map, killing mobs. And little homie was like, hey, why does this item make this really cool noise? Did I find something good? And in the 20 minutes that little homie did a couple of maps, he has made more money than majority of Reddit. So watching that in real life and in real time truly tells me that players are indeed sitting in their hideout bitching instead of killing mobs. I never said who it was. You can assume and presume anything that you want. But I'm just saying, if a little homie I know can make the vines killing mobs, you too cannot be a brokey. It was me. You're my little homie. When you don't pull the slot machine, you can't win? Bro, I know. Can I get this Atlas tree? Exclamation point shrine. Put a little homie to open up some stack decks. I might level my sweep character and level with little homie. But exclamation point shrine will get you what you're looking for. And not only would it get you what you're looking for, it'll help me make $1. Because if you haven't watched today's YouTube video, chat, y'all should go check out today's YouTube video and leave a like and a comment. You too can leave any kind of crazy ass comment and it would help me out tremendously. Don't forget to support your local fucking lunatic, me, and keeping me employed here so that I can continue to make more lunatic ass videos for you, the consumer. Don't worry though, I don't view you as actual consumers and products, unlike the McDonald's CEO. I view you as real people. I pull up this funny little clip.
Cast speed. And before you go thinking that this is all just too punishing and way too hard, just know that even a 6-year-old can do it.
Like how little kids play this, it's so simple. All you do is kill monsters.
Get rolled Reddit. Get rolled Reddit. Get rolled Reddit.
That is literally the almost word for word thing that happened yesterday. Yep. Literally word for word. All, like, yeah. Five years ago, it's so simple. You just kill monsters. People want to kill monsters. I think the problem is like, and maybe you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, and this might just be me being old, and you guys can just call me old, but I think, you know, growing up in a world where you didn't get participation trophies and you had to actually like work for what you wanted, you know, like Final Fantasy VII used to be like a 100-hour game. Now it's like 6 hours, right? I think living in a world where I grew up, where games and stuff took a while and I didn't get instant gratification, has taught me to just kill mobs and shut my mouth. You know what I mean? I just think too many players just want instant gratification. Rarity farms are back. I'm listening. Nice little 5-div map. Tell me more. What did you do? You're playing Legion, you said, right? The hell did you drop in your Legion map that was 5 divs? It's my homies? What do you mean? If I stop tracking money per hour, I have a lot more fun just killing monsters. I've been saying that for years, Panda. People just need to just kill mobs and have a good time. Jay in Legions? Was he doing the Arrow Legion strat, or was he doing a different one? He was running his own? Took me 5 years to figure it out, but it worked. The biggest problem is that players don't play for fun anymore, because for years and years and years and years and years, my colleagues spent all of their time teaching you that div per hour is the only way to play. And then you still look at like certain streamers who shall not be named. You could pick any streamer and name them if you choose to. But they just play like 20 hours a day, 30 hours a day, and they just only play for div per hour. You know what I mean? And it's like, the tier 0 like every 12 maps. Are we talking about like JTX? Looks around nervously. Hi. Hello, Adam. How are you, Adam? Adam, I made huge improvements in this build. We are fucking slapping bitches now. We're even doing rare maps now. Look, I made a big, kind of like an almost big boy chest and some big boy boots. And I refined my fucking passive tree again. And I got a forbidden flesh and flame. Instead of going next and sitting behind and calculating how much profit you made, I think a lot of people fail to realize that with div per hour too, they don't ever account for variance. Right? So I can do all the videos that I want on div per hour and talk about how much money and stuff I'm making. But if I have a couple of lucky drops or above average drops, I'm always going to make more than you, no matter what you do, because I got lucky. It's pretty low key. No, I think it's less low key. I think just more people just don't have the builds to do it. I like the div per day. I'm the type to have to track at least per day. I started playing the game like this. When I first started playing and I didn't know how to make currency, I've told this story a couple times. When I first started to play PoE and I first learned how to like kind of get good, my goal was a div per day. And me and my buddy Scott, and you guys see him in chat all the time, is a guy named Jew for Life, or Joe for Life, J-O-O for Life. Him and I would play PoE, and we would message each other when we got our one div. It didn't matter if one raw div dropped, or we traded for one div, or like we got a bunch of bubblegum currency that equaled one div. We would always message each other when we made one div a day, and our goal all the time was one div per day. Yeah, it was Exalts. It started with Exalts and then it changed to div. Yeah, it was Exalts. Yeah. And we would always encourage each other for one a day. And the idea that Headhunter back then was still 100 Exalts or 100 divs like it is today, we would be like, okay, we're 100 days away. And then we would get one div, and we would be like, sweet, we're 99 days away. We'd get 2 divs in a day. We're like, oh, we just kicked our playtime up. We're 97 days away. And we just learned to go from the idea of one div a day to, oh, well, we figured out a cool strat. Can we push it to 2 divs a day? And then we would encourage each other to farm like 2 divs a day. And as we got a little bit better and a little bit better and a little bit better, we got to the realization that we didn't need to track divs per day anymore or divs per hour anymore. We just knew that if we just played the fucking game, we would make money, and that's what we ended up doing. We just started, like, playing the game and playing the game and playing the game, and it just got to this point where, like, you just forget about money altogether, and you just play to have fun, and you're just rich no matter, like, it literally doesn't matter what you do anymore in PoE, right? You just kill mobs. Play for an item a day. I have an idea I want to buy or craft. That's my goal. It's a good goal. Matter of finding what motivates you as a player and understanding it starts with one day at a time. Yep. And I think there's nothing wrong with wanting to be rich, right? In PoE, I think that's totally reasonable. And I never want to try to, like, take that away from players because players like getting rich. And I understand, right? Like, I fully understand players want to get rich in PoE. I mean, it's the whole point of playing Trade League and stuff like that, right? But I think players just need to have more... Oh, look, we got it again. I think players just need to have more realistic goals that allow them to have fun while still having a goal. My goal is always 40 divs a day. That's a good one. I'm never going to level, dude. Every time I get close, I just fucking die. Took me 3 leagues to finally get one, learning. But now if I want to farm, I can farm it on the first weekend. Dude, it gets so exhausting. Like, I got to the point where, like, I would get Mage Blood in the first week of a league, and it just got to the point where it was just so exhausting to, like, race for Mage Blood in the first week that, like, it just kind of, like, kills all motivation to play. It's better when you broke, you drop a mirror. The game was over for me. I've heard that from people before. I don't think there's anything... I don't think there's anything wrong with that logic either, that just having too much currency and just constantly being rich takes the fun out of the game, too. Speaking of which, I jumped the code ahead of anything from an Exalt Doctor and Mirage on Friday while I was on a video call and had to not react. That's amazing. My dad's my Arbok for Gold Road, so I have some fun. That's fucking cool, man. Dude, that's so cool. The old journey versus destination discussion. Dude, this guy gets the... Dude, that's so fucking cool. The chasing the dopamine highs. I have no idea what that is, Kay, but that shit's annoying as shit. That map was 2 Astrolabes and a Black Baria. You actually have some good regen and leech now. How much are you charging for gold rotas? I'm really surprised that people are paying for gold rotas. Not that I want to take that away from you.
Another round will commence as soon as I have more combatants.
4 div for 3 million gold. That's crazy. Dude, I was thinking the same thing earlier, Blossom, that too many shrines are calling Starfall Crater. I was thinking the exact same thing earlier and thought I was just going insane. Oh, okay, we're good, we're good. I thought I was just going insane. Takes 1 to 4 maps. It's not bad. They make bloodlines so expensive. I've heard speeding Astrolabes for rewards is very profitable. I've heard that's very, very, very profitable. That's GGG's fault for only having one in-game strategy. Is there really only one endgame strategy, or just have people just not like explored enough? Do you know what I mean? Little A and a little B. Because if you think about it, right? Last league, they said there was only one real strat too, and then towards the end of the league, it was leaked about what the Alva thing. Do you remember that? And then all of a sudden, like, it was like, oh, you could have just done this Alva thing, and it was like the best thing that you could have been doing when everybody thought that Alva was just like dead. Obviously, it was like a little exploity, right? What's going on with the market? There's nothing going on with the market. The market's doing exactly what players asked for. What do you mean? There's literally nothing wrong with the market. What was the Alva? The Echoing Shrine thing worked again? You were just able to do, like, Echoing Shrine shenanigans? Harvest is Giga Profit. Does Maven spawn bosses if I already written it in City Square, or do I need to do other maps? You need to do other maps. Unless you're doing Conqueror maps, because then it counts based on the Conqueror. You could do Silo, and as long as you don't kill the boss in Silo, stuff shooting up in price like crazy. Yes, because chaos drops like crazy, and people still like there's just more currency in the game because currency drops like candy. Because people ask for ground buff loot, nerf buffs, so they got ground buffs and they got loot buffs, and now there's just more loot. I'm not fucking feared again. I watched somebody farm 12 tier zeros in one session while profiting off Legion base loot. There's no way people haven't tested everything. I don't think they have either. I don't think so either. I don't know if you heard me say this earlier today, but like people are already commenting on the video from today telling me that like this strat's not profitable and like shit's not worth anything. I think people are just like too hard stuck on one thing. I kind of want to take this strat and go try the Legion stuff. Or take this guy and go try the Legion stuff. I think if I got some Headhunter buffs, I'd be able to do it. Yo, thanks for sub. Yo, man. Oh, my man. Thank you for the fucking 13 months. They gutted Sanctum. Remember, they said Sanctum. Remember, they said Sanctum was the problem. I dropped 4 Baria invitations. That's fucking awesome. What are the beasts to hold on to till later? Frogs and Morgans? No. Vivid Vultures. But I mean, like, why hold on to them? Just sell them and get upgrades you need. But it's Vivid Vultures is the answer. How do you farm the invites? You just open and close maps until the guy shows up. Or you get the wish for it. I always get serious in the boss room on this map for some reason. It's every single time, and I don't know why, and it's really annoying. Yeah, it must just be a City Square thing, because I also didn't have that happen on the other map, but he's always in the boss room for some reason. Even in the Mirage, he'll be in the boss room if I get the Feared again. People complain about ground loot is bad. They double it. People complain stuff is twice as expensive. Dropped the Headhunter in day 4, and I'm actually bored because I don't have any meaningful upgrades left. We were just talking about that, how getting rich quick ruins it for a lot of people. I mean, you can just open up tier 16 maps, proc the invite, and check the wish for the Black Baria. like you can literally just do that. It's free money. It is. I really want to play Sweep. I really, really, really want to play Sweep, and I want to make it screen-wide AoE explode Sweep. I think that's what we're going for. And I'm going to take that and do Legion farming and just fucking sweep, sweep, sweep. Yo, thanks for the host, man.
Hello.
What up, homie?
Keep your life to your own.
Thanks for bringing the lads over. How are you? You have been raided. True story, true story, true story, true story. What's up, mister? How was your stream? What's going on, homie? What? Oh, I typed the wrong fucking command because I'm stupid. People, hey, what's up, homie? How was your stream today? What are you guys up to? Were you kicking ass and chewing bubblegum? Just open 30. Okay. So, was it profit or was it a loss? Because I'm under the impression that stack decks are always profitable and you always open them. It was a loss for mentality. He was all out of bubblegum. Unfucking fortunate. Is that the Feared again? Couple thousand sacrifices last week and I got jack shit. Really? Is Adam still here? Adam's been gambling. Adam's opened like 5 Headhunters, 14 Mage Bloods, and like 18 Nemesis. I don't know if Adam's still here. He might not be. He's not on the game. He was gambling cards. He was gambling Valdos. He's a Valdo opener. He said it was a loss for his mentality. Well, I appreciate you bringing the community over, man. It's very kind of you. You lose most of the time. Do you, though? It's crazy. So what's the plan? What do you, outside of like losing your sanity, what are you playing in PoE this league? Got a spicy, sweet build you're playing? Oh, look. Look, he's here again. He's playing RF? Is he actually? No way. Smacking a hardcore or prepping a boss start. Apothecary would be a nice start. Oh, dude, you're a hardcore enjoyer? Do you play hardcore trade or hardcore SSF? Trade? How's the trade economy on hardcore? Is it healthy? I like it. Dude, that's awesome. Never ward unique, chat. Usually dies after a month. Don't worry, regular trade also dies real fast too. You're not alone. Oh, look, the feared again. We'll come back. What am I playing? I'm playing Slayer, charge stacking, holy hammers. Am I planning on a shrine belt? I had originally planned this guy to take advantage of Headhunter and be like a hardcore Headhunter blasting build, kind of like you're seeing now. I have considered the shrine belt, but if I do the echoing shrine, I have to drop all the war cries because you can't exert the echoed attacks. Or they just kind of figure out. I have to like figure out what I want to do with it. I made a new armor today. I made new boots today. I'm getting ready to recraft my ring. I think Excel Shrine would be insane. So Holy Hammers expends a power charge and gains juicer buffs from it. And multi-strike and stuff like that will gain and spend the power charges. So it'd be nice to eventually get to that kind of spot. When am I going to re-roll the Holy Sleep? I don't know, when I have like 100 divs to craft gear and stuff. Oh, it made a red. Ugh, unlucky. Just swap to Feral's Fur to fix power charges. I made this body armor though. I don't know if I want to swap off this body armor. I mean, the armor could definitely be a little bit better in the prefixes, but the armor's pretty sweet. I got very lucky on the fracture. Sweet chest for sure. Yeah, it's pretty nice. I don't know if I want to get off of it. There's a world, though, where Pharaoh's Fur is probably better. Odds are, though, I've probably spent way too much money on this build and should have, like, played something else, but I really wanted to explore different options. It is a nice chest. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And craft that mirror scepter. Do you want to help me do it? I would do it. You want to go sit in bird prison with me? Oh, come on, bitch. Dude, look how cool my charges look. They're just like spinning roses. Do you know how expensive birds are? I don't even know if it's about the price of birds versus just like the cost of everything. Yeah, thanks for the follow. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. One. Up. Right. Up. Uh-oh. That was one more over there. They're 2 to 3 divs each. Godspeed. Oh, boy. Oh, we're dead. Don't touch the laser beams, chat. But I don't know if I want to play Spark, to be honest. Oh! Wait, you can get you can get astrolabes from Maven? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I didn't know that. Dude, I have so many serious sets. I didn't know you can get astrolabes from Maven. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. She dropped a Legion astrolabe, though. Is she like the She's not the Legion guy. They make me remember TLI. It's kind of funny, actually. A base Iron Flask for 2 divs? You definitely don't want to know how much Iron Flask are right now. Actually, let me make sure they're on my filter. They are indeed. You guys see eye level 84 Iron Flask are like 20 divs? Why? Because there's tech that you can do to be giga immortal and stuff like that, and permanent adrenaline and all kinds of shit with Ward. They even crafted a best in slot. Like there's a new mirror to your chest, and it's just like for Ward players and stuff. It's really wild. Am I gonna make a grueling gauntlet build? I'm thinking about it. Should I? What do you think? What do you think? Should I do it? If I made a grueling gauntlet ultimatum build, I would be just streaming ultimatum on my main screen and playing EverQuest on the side monitor. How much currency are you making per hour? I've been doing sim for the past 2 days. You're making 10 divs an hour. I have no idea. I like it. You like it. What if you like me and I like you and everybody likes you and me? Then what? Yo, thank you for the follow, man. I appreciate that. I'm glad you enjoying yourself. Is this the fucking the guys again?
Means to an end.
I would have to get Mage Blood. If I can get Mage Blood, I would do Castle and Stun shenanigans again. Sipping on some whiskey? Ah. I told Adam the other day, but he's not here. Oh, shit. I was going to get some beers the other day when we were doing group play. And have some beers while doing group play. I'm going to die. Dude, what the hell's going on here? Well, good news. We've gotten way tankier. Oh, things gonna fall. Does the Shrine Bell have a chance to roll any shrines? Yes. Except Divine Shrine. Divine Shrine's not on the list. Why does it keep replacing O with that emote? Because we set up that emote through 7TV and BTTV and all that shit. I almost forgot I had a map in here, like a Mirage. I really don't want those to combine. One to every 24 maps that you can open, and maps are only 1C each. That's the crazier part, is that maps are only 1C each. Oh, wait, he has one. Is there a trinket shipment to get the belt? Check the price on that invitation. Yeah, that's crazy. Why are the invitations so expensive? What are people trying to get out of it? Just Forbidden Fleshes and Flames? Everyone's farming Maven. So Forbidden Flesh and Flames are kind of rare. That makes sense. That's a pretty good point. Started slamming stuff and you never looked back. Bro, I have so many chisels again and so many things. Bro, how are people broke? I just don't get it, man. They're not playing the game? How do they work? To my knowledge, they work the exact same way as PoE2, and you can low roll and high roll. I think they go to like times 1.2. I think it's times 1.2. I took the fam to Walmart yesterday and got some new shoes. We walked out having spent $400. We're going to avoid that damn place for the rest of the month. Look, it's the fucking Feared again. I will come back. I was gonna say some chat, I don't remember. It's something on the tip of my tongue. You left a comment on the video. You, sir, are the best. I appreciate that. It helps a lot. Thank you. That video was so fun to record because in the middle of recording that video, I just started zoning out and yapping because like this farm is so comfy, and then out of nowhere, the Feared almost lit me up. You shared it in your service too. I appreciate that. So I was just super cruising and chilling, and then I literally almost got lit the fuck up by the Feared. Look, it's serious again. Because he's seriously an asshole. You get it? My favorite is when you get ass blasted by a boss and you're like, oh, well, shit. Your favorite is getting ass blasted by a boss. Hey, I thought that serious joke was pretty good. I do not relate. Yeah, you can't afford to get ass blasted. It'd be starting all over for you. Oh, no, dude. Fuck it. Might as well do two birds, one stone. A little bit of amber. Little bit of amber. Maybe one of these mobs will drop me this fucking flask and I can feel justified doing this fucking shit. Supposed to be playing Mana Man, but you're squishy? I tried Mana Man once. It bored the shit out of me. Breaking the chains will reward a cache of maps, more currency found in an area. I guess we'll just take more maps.
Countless generations have walked these iron walls.
Play the right build with the right investment. That makes sense. I didn't mean to go in here. Shit, I'm cooked. Time to reroll cast and stun. I was just talking about cast and stun both in here and in a Discord DM a minute ago. And it wasn't bad. No, low budget's really good. Low budgets requires you to think a little bit more. Oh, I leveled. I did it. Huzzah. So I'm a little torn. You can cast and stun in fucking Expedition, dude. Cast and stun Expedition's like free money. That's not an iron flask. The hell is this? Slammed the 90 and re-rolled her into cast on the Reliquarian? Yo, I will tell you, This fucking boot mod for regen life based on endurance charge has kept me alive so many times. This shit is fucking realism on. I gotta fucking tell him, yo. Look, another astrolabe chat. Look, average chisels chat. Just so you guys know, this strat doesn't make any money. Don't do it. It's bad. Did want fun over anything else? Dude, that's why I might make sweet, man. Yo, thanks for the sub. I gotta buy more scarabs and stuff soon. Gross. You'll eventually buy a Svalin that solves Lucky Block. Just be a gladiator, forehead. Who needs Svalin when you can be gladiator? I'm gonna do some really cool Lucky Block shenanigan shit on my sweep character. Yo, what the fuck? What? What's up? Sounds 6 divs sitting in my heist locker. Oh, you're talking about the blueprints? I think I want to do it on sweep instead. Because I want to use the sweep to do some degenerate shit. And I want to give it ginormous fucking AoE. Because that does damage compared to Holy Hammers? Yeah. And you get to use a better... You get to use the other staff, too. You don't use this fucking staff. Which I should probably start alt-rolling fucking staffs. I think I'm going to do the same thing, though, for the sweep guy. I'm just going to make it so that it has hits can't be evaded on the staff. Thought you were going to do strength stacker for Holy Hammers? I didn't want to do what everybody else was doing. I wanted to take it a different approach, and I to be honest with you, I think I really like this approach a lot. I'm pretty sure I'm the only person playing it this way. I don't think there's anybody else, like, even remotely close to playing it the way that I'm playing it. Unless I'm wrong. What's the main moneymaker? Everything? All the maps, all the chisels, all the Maven fragments, all the astrolabes, all the fragments, everything. What do you mean?
I'm rock hard,
Yo,
baby!
think of the sub!
Howdy.
What's up, potato? Thank you for the resub, bro. Make a fun Suresh Darkness belt build? I don't know what the hell that is. You also, like, fight all kinds of bosses every map. You get Warlord, and you get all the Exalted Orbs. There's all kinds of shit that's profit in this. Two Digital Incubators to sell. Look, another Astrolabe. I wonder if the Astrolabe for Expedition is really expensive now. You're gonna copy this shit? It looks fun, dude. Dude, I'll tell you, man. Even if this wasn't making me money hand over fist, I'd still probably do this. And wants more speed? I definitely go faster when I'm off stream and I'm less focused on talking to chat. This is like destructive play with shrines, yes. You essentially just like slam a billion mobs on a billion bosses on your map, and then you do conqueror maps for destructive play, and you just blast. Is it the burial chambers boss? Look, it's a sign. Elsie, look, it's a sign. Did you see, Elsie? It's a sign. We got the thing. The shield. What thing? The shield. We got the shield. Oh my god, it's a fucking Feared again, please! How many times am I gonna... Bro, please. I mean, I'm not complaining. It's fine, but that's crazy. Oh, you weren't excited over the shield? I'm trying to find ways to, you know, get the blood flowing, you know what I'm saying? Little fucking little lucky block shield. You know? Yeah, that boss always says Soul Eater. She's fucking terrible. If you're just trying to do the map for completion, you just like run it with as simple as mods as possible. Oh, dude, another runic astrolabe. That's so sick. Okay, this lag is terrible. Oh my goodness. Dude, I can't even, like, control my character right now. Where is this asshole? No! I couldn't control my character. That's so unfortunate. The lag and everything was making it, like, impossible to do anything. Actually, before I go in the Mirage, I want to do something. Oh, that didn't fucking matter. These are going up. Crazy. Well, I didn't have any experience anyway, so it's fine. Oh, it's a boss. Where the hell did he come from? What is this? Simple. It says cannot leech. Do you leech? That map literally says cannot leech. Does your character leech? That's not a simple map. No. Okay, then it's fine. Now you just kick her ass. She gonna summon them in here? She did. Nice. My main issue is I'm doing red maps with 1700 health. I honestly probably should get some better gear, but I haven't done yet for some reason. I mean, as long as you acknowledge what the problem is, right? Like, if you know what the problem is, you can fix the problem. It's definitely worth spending the time to fix your gear. Running basic-ass nightmare maps? You're just blitzing straight to the end, right? How do you rate the server? You have constant profits? I never checked div per hour, homie. And do I have constant profits? I'll say this. I've been able to buy and do whatever the fuck I want.
Countless generations.
Like it doesn't actually matter. But in terms of like the strat in itself, it's so fun, dude. It's crazy how fun it is. Your character gets massive with shrines, and you have headhunter buffs, and you're just blasting all over the place. You have like 18 shrines at a time. The fears in the map. It's so friggin' cool. You get maps for your mappers. You can collect ore. You can do expedition if you want to do expedition. Like, it's just so fun, dude. You get astrolabes. Astrolabes are only going up in price. Mirage maps are only going up in price. Every so often you get the Mirage originator maps. Those are expensive. How many overlaps? You have to position yourself for the overlaps. It's one of the bigger reasons why I want to like swap. But right now it's just I couldn't even fucking tell you right now how many overlaps it is. It one taps everything right now. That was a dude. I didn't even. That was the invitation, boss. I can count like 4 in the main video. It's pretty nice. It's if you the trick to this build is to not stand still, because you should hit and move. Like you move in a circle and you get way more overlaps because of the delay of the hammers coming down. No, my character's a lot stronger since that video. I haven't really noticed much of a difference in terms of loot with having the maps alked. But I've upgraded my gear a good amount since I recorded that video last night, so like I've gotten to the point where like I just don't even really look at map mods anymore. I just check if it's got reflect. But Awakened Fragment's like 3C, but the boss is so much faster to kill compared to the Ziggurat. Also, I've noticed too, LC with the skill, like you want to hit like not on top of the enemy, you want to hit slightly in front of the enemy, and it gives better overlaps. Nice, nightmare map. I'm half tempted to try it and do the thing with the culling and just see how it goes. Let me pick that up. No, it just misses. Damn it. Unbelievable. Okay, so I can't hit all of them. Unlucky. One of these expeditions has to drop me the boots, right? What boots? The ward boots. The ward boots are like 10 divs. Ward flask are like 20 divs. No, their boots, from my understanding, drop from only the dudes on the pikes. They only drop from Verona? No, I posted about this earlier, didn't I? I sent this to somebody earlier, or I posted this earlier somewhere. Was it in the Discord? Here it is. Drops exclusively from runic monsters in expedition counters or logbooks. It does not drop from logbook bosses. Player and map IRQ is useless. It's a fixed drop rate. It's about as rare as Faith Guard and much rarer than the other two unique ward gloves. It is not tied to a particular faction. There's only one pair of boots on trade for 65 divs. It's because nobody was doing expedition. So how are things? Things are good. How are you? Wait, I could have just did this for Fortify. Oh, that's so annoying. I didn't know there was a tattoo for fortify. But things are good. How are you? I mean, I'm here, right? Busy? Do you like the job? Talking to people? The hell are these? I've never seen those things before. Wrong scarab. Unlucky. All right, what do we got here? Anything good? Shield of Light. Worthless. Fantastic. One of these days, these shippers or mappers or whatever the hell they are going to find me something good. I have not found shit since they've been in the game. I refuse to believe that these guys can find a mirror or anything. You get a lot of shaper fragments, though. I should probably sell mine. Nothing. 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 Unfriggin' believable. I'm gonna run out of shaper maps. Okay, they're all the same price. Odds are I should keep these and let my map runners run them, but fuck it. I'm gonna need to buy scarabs and stuff soon anyway, so I might as well just sell them. Am I listing in GCPs? Nope. Just taking advantage of the chaos market, man.
Countless generations walked these high
If it comes down to it, I'll swap over to GCPs, but I don't know. It doesn't bother me enough, you know? Well, blueprints are a lot more than 15C, I'll tell you that much. Blueprints just keep getting more and more and more expensive. It's crazy. Here, I'll grab the shipment after friggin'. What, the Feared again? No, it's the Cardinals of Fear. Okay. Only got screwed on drops this time. What?
cast yourself into oblivion.
This is that shit that Kay was talking about earlier. And it just like freezes your screen every once in a while. Where's the other boss? Listening for chisels felt better. I think GCPs are fine. I mean, that's what people used to trade in way back in the day with GCPs. Nothing's really changed. It's all the same shit at the end of the day. You're still getting DDoSed? I have no idea. The servers still feel poopy, so I'm assuming so. My best guess is yes. Oh, somebody's buying. Are my maps selling? That guy really only come in and buy one? How unfortunate. Sir, there's a whole tab of maps for you, sir. Sir, please take them all. Sir, please, I beg. I need your money. Chat, what are you guys doing for dinner? I'm kind of hungry. You only need one particular map? I know, it's so fucking weird. It's so shit. Buy more shit.
Countless generations.
All right, what do we got over here? Did we get a shrine? We did, but I think we missed the boss, unfortunately. We missed the boss. We mixed the expedition. Well, we got a mirage map. That's pretty good. Do we miss the boss? We do miss the boss. Fuck. Another mirage map. Dang, dude, that's awesome. They're so expensive, too. I'm half tempted to start doing this strat on Silo just so I can do full mirage maps of it. I'm really, really, really tempted to do it on Silo instead. Oh, he bought 4 map. Oh, no. The guy literally bought 1 map. It's so funny. All right, Elder Slayers, let's go. Oh, Dean's Book Fair. Shit. I forgot about that. Nice. Looks good. Here's all the chaos he had? Maybe. Maybe it was. All right, what are we doing? Singing it into re-rolling stuff? Oh no, dude. I'm having brain lag. Well, Ignite tattoos are very expensive. Who saw that one coming? I didn't. That's crazy. Dude, I've made so much money incidentally from... They've come down.
Greeting.
What, yours at 1.5 each? That's crazy.
Greetings.
Oh, I know what I wanted to look up. They're selling! They're selling! Has to be a Macer staff. Okay. Holy shit, what? My maps are selling. Normal maps? No, they weren't normal maps. They were something else. What's fucked is there's nobody in my hideout. So, like, I don't know where this guy's buying maps from, but there's literally nobody in my hideout. So, like, I don't know how this is happening. No, these are all the Elder maps I had. Sus? Yeah. I have no idea. The only thing I can think of is a bot loaded in, grabbed everything, and bailed. Bro, I can't even... I couldn't even use my own hideout to buy stuff. That was so weird. The server lag? There's so many bots outside the server's probably lagging. It's a combination of the bots plus DDoSing. It's not just the bots killing the server. You become not able to trade with it? Oh. 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 Thanks, Fairy. Fairy got all the tricks, man. They're in nowhere, chat. What is your question, friendo? Astrolabes are free money. This is friggin' cool. Have I showed you the ward build yet? You can. I've heard rumblings of it. I haven't personally seen it yet, but I've heard rumblings. Do you have it? Would you like to show us? I've heard rumblings and tales of it ruining the game in the best way. Sell my stuff in divs. Some crazy prices you can take advantage of. All right, next time. No! Ten div profit selling them like that? Okay. Rip Bozo. Oof. Yeah, splinters are worth more than full sets of Maven. Splinters are worth a lot more. Minus 240C, yep. Cobra, you're playing Cobra Lash? Really? That's kind of crazy. This looks fucking wild. Your La Hoop is cool. Tailwind Onslaught, Runic Sabatons. That's crazy, dude.
Let's hope someone's desperate.
All right, I gotta pee a second. Shit, so now that I have all these Maven writs, do I just run them? Because I'm an idiot? I guess so.
The prize piece comes to join.
They're cheap as fuck. Only invert the rules and Eclipse can drop here. Isn't invert the rules like 2 divs? Well, I wanted to sell the splinters, and when you pull them out, I wanted to reprice the splinters, and when you pull the splinters out, it turns them into writs. So, I got screwed. I didn't want to run Maven. I wanted to sell them. How many breach points do you give the unique graft bit? Enough to be noticeable. Dude, it's like an hour of Mavens. Fuck. That's so annoying. Can I not hit her? It's like 2 to 3 minutes. It's 2.5 minutes, and I have. Yeah, it's not an hour. You're right. It's less than an hour. I'm just bitching to bitch. Time to make an ice trapper. I mean, I have the power charge ring. Also, fuck me. I hit the orb of conflict on the first one. It pays for it. Just made doing the writs worth it. That's so shit. You're a boss farmer now? I'm really curious how I would do on Ubers and how my damage would be on Ubers. You do fine? I think so too. You've got damage? Still the player? Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm compensating, okay? I could probably do Uber Maven. I know that fight really well. You need a portal for Uber Maven. I forgot I had an effect on, and I was like, why are there laser beams in this Maven? Look at those laser beams, bro. She has to do the memory game? No. Okay. Invert the rules. We win. It's down to a div. Unbelievable. This is also expensive. The fuck are you just winning? Mm-hmm. Oh, I can't change the price now. Fuck. I want to try. Yeah. Yeah, let me try an Uber Maven. Yeah. I literally can't start it.
The prize piece comes to join.
I guess now we get to try it with 2-player health. This is 2-player health now, right? Is that how this works? Oh, before she spawned? Oh, okay. I thought the portals get cleaned when it does the explosion. Is that not the case in Ubers? Not in Ubers. Okay. I couldn't port because of the lag. You go ahead. London is killing me. Thanks for letting me try. That was really cool. I'm way stronger than I thought. Hello. It's good damage. Yeah, it's way better than I thought it was gonna be. Can you imagine if I used, like, I don't know, a real belt and not fucking Headhunter, and I put on, and I remembered to literally put on the other belt? You know what I'm talking about? The one that gives me brutal charges? How much more damage I would have done? But I'm an idiot and forgot?
Countless generations have walked these time-worn stones.
Just need the Mega Shrine Belt? I mean, I have the Brutality Belt. I could have just put the Brutality Belt on and had triple damage. Because I would have had 10 Brutality charges. Oh, I would have had to have changed boots then. That would have been fine. Dude, I really like what I'm playing a lot. I think it is cool as fuck. Can somebody tell me a build to make Blight Juice tier 16 to aim on. I've tried a few builds here, and none of them are working with the Scarab. I mean, what have you tried? Ain't modded Juice tier 16 invigorating and blooming? You really need like a not shit build. Like you probably need like a strength stacker or something. Like I don't know. I mean, what have you been trying? Like you can't roll into a map like that with like dog shit dot build. You know what I mean? Like, Invigorating Scarab makes those guys really hard. Like, you need something that's doing, like, hundreds of millions of DPS. And has survivability because they'll just kill you. Dogshit.ini. Exactly.
Countless generations.
What the hell is this lag? Oh, look, another one. Dude, it's so laggy. It's crazy. Caving didn't clear. I tried with Totem and didn't clear. The boss line simply says it can't do it. I mean, were you like juicer KB or were you budget KB? Like this matters, right? Like, did you go into it with full headhunter buffs and everything? You were budget? Of course you can't do it. Of course. Of course. Come back when you have, like, big boy KB. You do the ritual test? You want to see it? Yeah, I do. But you can't just, like, go in to doing invigorating with, like, doggo water. What's up, Sax? Look, another Barya. Look, chat. Look how easy this game is. Look how easy this game is. Did they do invigorating with a Chains of Command build last league? That's a good one. That's a good one. But Chains of Command also gets ridiculously strong, right? Oh, you did a video on it. Sick. Awesome. Thank you, sir. I'm going to watch that later. Oh, look, chat. Exeter found the boots. White map, no scarab. There you go. Plus 65 divs. Holy boots? For real? What the hell did I sell for 4 divs? My map sold. Look at that. But have you considered what I did today? Are you talking about swapping to the thing you just made the video on? Or are you talking about the Rogue Exile thing? Are you talking about the Rogue Exile thing? With the vessels and shit? Hollow fossils are 440C. Just full Mirage map with Ritual? I thought about it. The problem is I like do Ritual and I forget to like
Countless generations
click them.
time-worn stones.
Yes, that's why those maps sell for multi-div. Or those blueprints sell for multi-div. Kind of insane if you ask me. I'm gonna change this character up to do strats like that, Lang. I got an idea for a sweep build. Because I think swapping, so like, I want to do that, I want to do Legion, right? But I don't think I can do either of those with this because the coverage is so awkward with the coverage being in front of me and not also behind me. So I think I'm going to swap to sweep when I have some currency. So I have good 360 coverage. Especially considering that like 99% of my gear fucking moves over. Try Fisher first. What is Fisher? I saw Mathel using Fisher support on Holy Hammers. I have no idea what Fisher support is. And uncorrupted tier 16s for sale? No, I give them all to my mappers.
Prepare to face your unknown.
I don't know what I would replace Fisher with. Are we switching to GCPs instead of Chaos? I mean, it's probably going to happen. Where do you get GCPs? Altars? Selling gems with quality on them that you pick up that you probably have hidden on your filter? Most people hide gems with quality on them. If I spam too much, tell me. No, dude, you're fine. It's like good information. It's not fucking asking me how my sister's cousin's brother was every 4 seconds and if my sister's single, you know what I mean? It's like shooting the shit about cool strategies in the game and stuff. You know? You're not being a fucking weirdo, you're being a homie, you know what I mean? Oh, is she though? I don't have a sister, that's the point. My gem tab is full, I saw my quality gems. Probably not optimal, but a div is a div. I mean, a div is a div. I brought my cousin. How are you doing? I actually don't talk to my one cousin.
Countless generations have walked these
I have 2 brothers. One is single and one is married. You have a sister? That's the point. Sister, where are you?
hard, baby!
Oh, look at the sub! Oh, look at the sub. Appreciate that, man. Dang, dude, that was super kind of you. I'm looking for a DM so that I can share. Sister hot like you? Yes, sir. Do you have an Apache helicopter? I'm sure I can obtain one somehow. I'll probably know a guy who knows a guy who knows a guy. Damn? Why are we damning? Sorry for the dumb question. No, it's fine. But when you have perfect anchoring keystone, I have to stack crit multi for damage over time. Correct. Well, it's not a dumb question, my friend. A dumb question would have been like, fucking why is the earth flat? But that's a perfectly reasonable question. I'm gonna double check this fucking keystone now. Isn't it over here? It's Wind Dancer. Where the fuck's a keystone? It's over here. Yeah, crit multi. I have a question. Why is the earth flat? Why do you live so far from me? You're gonna say, I don't know. And I'm gonna say, I don't know either. The Atlas is flat, though? Fuck, you got me. Thanks, you're very welcome. Why is the flight? I mean, shouldn't people be falling off or something? I've always knew Bale was a fucking flat earther. I'm in New Jersey. Good thing I'm in Virginia Beach. Blap, blap, baby. No more Jersey for this guy. Flat as my sister's ass. True, 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 true. You just walk up to somebody at a bar, you're like, damn, girl! And they're like, what? No wonder the ass is flat, just like the earth! Or some stupid shit. What's some stupid shit we can say? Damn, your ass flatter than the earth! Yo, what up, Z? What up, Mr. Boob? Giving Jay and Silent Bob vibes right now? Chat, this is Zebu. Zebu, this is chat. Holy raid. Zebu's the man. How's your league been, buddy? What have you been playing? Of course, some kind of brand, I assume, right? XDD? Why even ask? Thanks for the follow. 100% a brand? Elsie, I have some ideas for changing the rings and shit around. I just haven't had a chance to mess with that POB. But I have another POB that I'm going to combine with it that I could share with you. That is right at dissipation. Is it still, it's still strong, right? Rings? Mm-hmm. I have some fucking tech, Elsie. Some fucking big brain juicer tech for that staff build. I just haven't had a chance to mess with POV because life's been busy. And I don't have currency. And it'd make me really sad. Chat, don't forget to spend 5 seconds of your life saying hi to Zebu and giving him a follow if you haven't already done so. Homie's got actually genuinely very good content. Very enjoyable. Very French. I think he's French. Pretty sure he's French. I'd be shocked if he wasn't French. I envy you. First time trying to make evasion build and missed normal defenses. I mean, it's okay. Just gotta fucking just keep going. The amount of times that I was trying to get this build to work and people told me I was a fucking idiot was a lot. There's only 2 people in Ninja Mess like that. I think they're like level 80 and it's promising. Do it. Fuck it. Mostly farm Major in the space of 2 innings and solid day of blasting. Am I the 1%? Yes. Look, chat. Fucking useless seer. What the hell? What the? Oh, shit. That sucked. Now I have no buffs for this? Fuck. No. Like that. There we go, there we go, there we go. Okay. This one. Elsie, you can, I'm assuming you can hear me, right? The Ralakesh initially was an oversight. So I didn't realize, because reading's hard, that this skill gives you endurance charge on melee stun. On melee crit. So the Ralakesh was an initial oversight. So that's why we changed the boots today to boots like this. We just missed on movement speed because we suck. I've been smashing 6-mod strand maps with Delhi Breach and Beyond, no Ashleys because it didn't occur to me. Also done in red altars because like red, holy liquid farm because bitches love Delhi orbs and sims. With the blood from the breach, I set up my tree points and armor base and been selling nicely. Nice. You did take a while to swap the staff. True. You are right, Hotto. We're probably gonna change this though, Hotto. We're probably gonna change this slightly to Holy Sweep, so that we get more coverage. And Holy Sweep seems really cool. Because outside of like fixing the ring, I don't think there's much more to do with this.
What is your desire?
I didn't like it. Didn't like what? Holy Sweep? I think it'd just be fun to mess around with, you know? More chisels, more splinters. Might as well do this. This is here. How much were you paying for 16s that were miraged? Like 8-mod 16s that were miraged. Were they expensive? Somebody was asking earlier if 8-modded map farming was like a thing again. And I didn't know what to tell them. How do you keep witnessing Maven with city squares? Conqueror maps. Because the Conqueror counts as the witness, not the boss. Just out of fucking range. It's annoying. You could always do Silo as well. Mirage Expedition. Well, all the fucking ward uniques and shit are worth a fortune right now. And if you get a logbook with the boss on it, it's pretty big. Like, I have a couple logbooks that have, like, the mobs on them for the new stuff. But none of them are tagged with the boss yet. Oh no, did I do it again? I didn't. Just roll Mamba. I don't like Mamba, dude. I think Mamba feels like booty. Hey, what do you think is the best handheld gaming device right now? Steam Deck, Switch? Probably not the Switch unless you're playing specifically Mario Kart or the new Pokemon Pokepedia thing. So I don't think it's Switch. Dean loves the Pokepedia game. Oh, loves that game. He's having the time of his life with it. It's probably Steam Deck, honestly. I don't know. I think Switch is really cool if you like a lot of the Switch games, though. Why? What are you thinking? What's your plan? Is it for you? Is it for somebody else? Are you a fan of Animal Crossing? I have the PS in my truck or the Steam Deck with the Wi-Fi. Dude, Animal Crossing's fun. Dude, you gotta get into it, man. You don't think about it, you start like working on your like town and shit, you start having a good time, dude. People really overlook Animal Crossing. Something about owing a fucking raccoon $4 billion for a house that never gets finished feels very real life-like. Harvest Moon ass game. Also, there's all the old emulators that you can get on the Switch too, which is pretty cool. Laughs in Blackstone. I have no idea what the fuck Blackstone is. But then again, if you get the thingy, the Switch thingy, not the Switch thingy, the PC thingy, you can like play like Steam games, like the new Resident Evil, which is fucking sweet. Blackstone's one of the companies buying up all the homes. Oh, so like Zillow. Mega Man? There is a new Mega Man coming out. Can you cast it to the TV, the Steam Deck? John, anybody have a Steam Deck? Your brother does? Can you cast it to a TV? Yes, there you go. Oh, wait, what am I doing? That's the thing that I dislike about Holy Hammers, is like you get this to the point where AoE is so massive and so crazy that, like, even when you don't have this crazy AoE, like, how did it miss these mobs? I was hitting, like, 3 screens at a time. Like, how the fuck did I miss those mobs? For the war stuff being so good? Because you want the, I think they want the unique boots. It's like unique boots, unique helmet, I think. The boots and the helm. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Let's shot another astrolabe. Nice. Game is too easy. Wait, are you, what do you mean while the truck is moving? Are you like, you're driving with someone, right? You're not saying that like while the truck is moving and you're driving, right? Look, it did sell for 2 divs. He's just gonna get a Cybertruck? Me and the president of the company, you're the VP. Oh, you guys are driving together. Okay, okay, okay. Getting some sleep. See you. Oh, Elsie, I have to show you something. Where is it? Is it this? This is it. $5 to $6 a mile right now? Holy. I don't know much about trucking, but $5 a fucking mile and you drive cross country? Holy, dude. The team is huge, driving 700 miles a day. It's 1,400 times X per day. That's crazy. Fucking crazy. I did the math on 2,000 miles in my head. Because I was thinking like, kind of like coast to coast. Dude, I'm happy for you, man. I hope you make it big, man. Hope you guys fucking fix all your problems. You fucking get rich. Dude, what the fuck, Drox? Fuel and maintenance and stuff? Still, it's a lot. I'd rather not, but it is what it is. Hey, man, sometimes you gotta scrub the toilets. You just gotta sell your company for big bucks and then get interviewed by that kid that goes around. And he goes, sir, excuse me, sir. Sir, how did you become a millionaire? Can I have 2 minutes of your time, sir? And then he can come to you and be like, I go all around the country interviewing millionaires and billionaires. That guy's great. You get a lot of really... Dude, you get some really good information out of that fucking guy. Somebody explain why FubGunners don't use Dorianic Prototype AG. I have no idea. I didn't even know FubGun people were using an AG. Balefire did play a lot of Relic of the Pack. Necrom has build paralysis and doesn't know what the fuck he wants to do. So I'm assuming he's going to ask you a billion questions about it because he's re-rolling again. Not you. Is mana re-rolling again? You've only rerolled twice, bro. That's 2 times more than me. And I'm like the reroll fucking king. You could steal the build Void and Pallor doing they borrowed from Arrow. You made profit on both swaps. Where are the bosses? Nice. No, please, with the fucking Shroud Walker shit. Please. Why do beyond bosses spawn even though I have the fuckers blocked? Are you sure you have them blocked? Shitty question to ask, I know. Took the wheel and left the blocks, and it's weird. I have no idea. It's super strange. What the hell? I don't want these. What the fuck? Never mind, I'm dumb. I'm missing one point. Let me guess. You're missing the point that makes them not spawn. Yep. This is like the time the guy in the Discord asked for help with Castlin stun. And we asked him if he had he was playing cast on crit, and we asked him if he had cast on crit turned on, and he told us, yep, I do. And then he recorded a video because we couldn't understand how he was fucking it up, and guess what he didn't have turned on? Hotto out here baiting poor Balefire. You need divs to do the bait. Have you thought about not being poor? I don't know if that thought's crossed your mind yet. Have you thought about, I don't know, just getting currency? Spent 13 for multi-strike? You should have just... Well, you might not have known, because I sure shit didn't know, so you probably didn't know. You know you could self-farm the multi-strike? Sorry, what? You can self-farm the multi-strike. It's a reward from the astrolabes, from the vaults, where you just put astrolabes in this quadrant, and then you just blitz maps to complete the astrolabes and go to the vaults. fuck my life. I mean, you didn't know. The reason I told you is because I sure as shit didn't know. So I know if I didn't know, you sure as shit didn't know. Because that shit was really cool to find out. I think a lot of people probably know that. You could just get like cool rewards from the things. Gwenin was such a, man, I'm like doing this expedition now, and I'm like, man, Gwenin was such a cool concept when she came out. Boy, did they fuck her hard.
What is your desire?
So the top right. Oh my god, we'll come back. Never mind, didn't need to come back. Fuck you, idiot. Which Eunice are you buying her dust these days? The Mirage. The Mirage. What do I mean by that? The Mirage gives dust. Just do the Mirage. Any tier 0 or any tier 0. Nodders, nodders. Does it give enough? It gives like 50, 60,000 a click. Not give people were I didn't even know people were still sending 50 mil ships. $30 profit for a day's work. It's pretty good. You got lucky, so it's not 30 div profit? How do you craft enough bars that quickly? Isn't there a scarab for bars? Right, you just use the scarab and if tier 5 going constantly, it's not enough. You just farm ore with the scarab, right? Your power went out and broke your earbuds. Oh no. Why all the cast and sun shit's so confusing? What do you mean? Running Breach nets much more enjoyable. I would like to get back to Breach. me 200 divs feels good. What'd you do? Sold my Flesh and Flames both them at league start. That's pretty cool. I should lower the price of mine and just sell them. Use the other ones have the KB build almost online. Hell yeah. No one got a guide on Glad? What? Just copy my old one. Nothing's changed. Literally, Gladiator hasn't changed. It's the exact same as my last video. You know, I literally go to my last video for Cast and Stun and copy that. I thought they nerfed that, didn't they? No. The only thing you have to worry about, like he said, is the cannot block mod, which is like a 1 in 300. Like, it's so rare to see the cannot block mod, and then you have to see the cannot block mod and the specific rune to kill you. And the combination of that happening is just so rare that, like, it doesn't even matter. There's a reason why all the cast and stun fucking Gladiator stuff is so damn expensive, is because it works. I've seen it once so far this league. I've run a ton. I've done a lot of Ultimatum. Just to, like, fuck around with it and see my, like you, I haven't seen it once. There's so many options in Ultimatum. Like, so many options that it's like, it's literally like a 1 in 300. It's just so rare. You're really never going to see it. And even if you do, like, you cough it up to a loss. Fuck it. Go next. How much did you say it takes to build today? I mean, do you have a Mage Blood? You're thinking about your next build? Okay, well, start at Mage Blood and then go price out the rest of it. Because the price of it fluctuates a lot. You can cut a lot of corners too. Like, you don't need like, you don't need the red dream jewel as like a double modded red dream. You can cut the corner there. You can get crit immunity other places. You don't need it on the shield. You can get max block other places. You don't need it on the shield. What up, Steve? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hold on, my phone's ringing. Give me a sec, give me a sec, give me a sec. Don't have a problem getting mage blood, but I like taking a day so if I can get it. I lost a little over 200 mirrors today. That is fucking unlucky. Sometimes the house wins, Steve. Sometimes the house wins. This is because you didn't let me click. Hee XD. Then I went back a little over 200 mirrors. Lots. See, Steve? See? Would have been 400 mirrors if you would have let me click. Steve can eat for a lifetime now. Lifetime in PoE, chat. In PoE, in PoE. He can eat for a lifetime in PoE, not real life, not real life. The day I let you click my actual House of Air stacks is the day they announced the death of the bench. What do you mean? I've made you so much money before. Don't even. Acting like we haven't gotten rich. What do you prefer, this build or... I like this a lot. I'm actually going to transition this into Holy Sweep, I think. My biggest issue that I've had since putting this together is, like, not being able to hit behind me. Behind you included? Yes. This isn't always behind you included. I was saying this earlier. I don't think you were here. I was saying this earlier. Like, I'll have all the buffs in the world and full screen clear, and it'll just... mobs will be in between the hammers and the circles. Like, really weird stuff where, like, I'll have full screen clear, but mobs will, like, somehow sneak through the hammers. And it's so awkward, and it's just, like, how? And that's, like, the only thing that's, like, weird. No, you can't do it to the sweep skill either, I don't think. I have an idea. I can share it with you if you'd like. But I'm trying to keep it, like, as under the radar as, like... as under the radar, as under the radar, as under the radar goes. Because there's some items that I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna have to go buy that just... fucking don't exist. Sunk too much in interchange course. The problem I have right now is not that I dislike my build, dude. I'm having the time of my life, dude. I love what I'm playing. The biggest problem is like I've upgraded the chest, I've upgraded the boots. All that's left is to fix the ring. And then after I fix the ring, it's like done without like remaking the weapon and then corrupted jewels, you know, all the extra like random bullshit, you know what I mean? Then it's cast in stun time. If I get a Mage Blood, I would absolutely hard swap to that instead. Have to just farm each item breakpoint. It's locking. You'll have one by tomorrow. I actually have to go pick up Dean from his thingy. He's at a play date with his cousin. I gotta go pick him up. But yes, now that there's nothing else left to spend my money, I've spent like 50 divs today on this build. I spent like 50 divs today. I'm like, I should just really lower the price of these down from a mirror to like something reasonable to get them sold. I'm just gonna leave them though. Why don't you just convert to GCPs and then GCPs to Divines? Bro, please. 10 years to be able to attack that fucking guy. Diamond hands. Oh no, dude. Oh, you are scamming kids this way. No, it's the same price. How much is my stash worth on Wealthy Exile? Ah, that's a good question. Uh, 69 nice divs. This guy can't drop the gloves, can he? I thought it had to be the Admiral. I should level this. I should sell this. Here, 100 div away from Mage Lab. I haven't been Flesh and Flame that I have listed for a mirror that I could sell for like 100 divs right now. The chickens got me. I can also like list my weapon. I could probably realistically get like 300 or 400 for this if I just like if I knew I was 100% swapping the cast and stun, I would just list my weapon. You have to keep doing maps with Searing Exarch, and eventually I'll give you the thing. Eventually you'll get the option for the other side. Oh, the weapon done's 270. Yeah, you just have to keep doing maps and eventually, like, keep working your way through the tiers and eventually the guy will give you the thing. Supply your weapon? I might just use this, honestly, for fucking sweet. Doesn't Eater come first? I thought Searing Exarch comes first. Does it not? I could be mistaken. I thought Searing Exarch came first. Yeah, you just keep working your way through it, and eventually it'll give you the other one. It's a chance. Just make sure that you're progressing the Atlas in this quadrant, because the invitations are in this quadrant. Even the final invitations, the fights, they're in. So, like, whatever quadrant you're doing, hard stop and go do this quadrant. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the plan. I gotta go pick up Dean from school. Not from school. Oh my God, school's tomorrow. I gotta go pick him up from Playdate. Holy shit. It's Sunday. He's not at school. I'm so used to saying I gotta go pick him up from school. I gotta go pick up Dean from a Playdate. I will be back tomorrow morning, 9:30 Eastern. So whatever time it is right now, minus 6 hours. No, minus a lot more hours. It's fucking 7, so minus like 10 hours or some shit. Yeah, that. I'll be back tomorrow. Fucking words, dude. I can't think, dude. Oh, like. Oh, man. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow morning. You guys have been great. Thank you for the bits, love, tits, and subs. Thank you for the resubs. Thank you for the hosts and the raids. And if you haven't already done so, please go watch today's YouTube video and leave a comment. It really, 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 really helps a ton. Like, really, 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 really helps a ton. So if you haven't spent 5 seconds of your life doing that, please go do that. And I'd appreciate it. Please. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, I'm leaving. Bye.